I knew I wanted to come to Nebraska before one of my high school practices, and I was just walking by myself with my bag, and I was just thinking it's gonna just hit me like Nebraska just is home, and it felt right.
It was really just a feeling that I got. Like, I can't necessarily explain to you exactly what it was, but it was like I was meeting an extended family and being brought in and just taken care of from the very start.
I didn't really know where Nebraska was on a map. So, I mean, the only college softball I knew of was just close to home. So I knew who was in the World Series every year, but I would never, you know, watch any conference games or anything like that. But after getting a letter from them and then having my first phone call with Coach Bille, that just, it opened my eyes to a lot more, and I really appreciate that from her.
This program has definitely shown me that I can grow in a different way than I thought I could, and having the guidance from all of the coaches, Coach Revelle, Coach Miller, Coach Sipple, I mean, they're the best people I've ever met, and they teach you lessons without trying to teach you the lessons, and along the way you finally figure that out through the hard times, through the tears, through all of that. And I think that that's what makes them so special, and I think that that's why this program is so amazing once you are here and you realize what it's all about.
I've learned that softball is not an easy game. You have a bat, you have a ball, you have a glove, you just go out there and play. And now, since I've gotten here, I've learned that it's your passion, and what you put into it, you get out. I grew up loving the game, but I didn't know how much I loved it until I got here, and I was able to do it every single day, and that's why I'm here.
You come to the clubhouse every day and you see great people and you're around great company all the time, and this place isn't just about playing softball. And that's what I've learned along the way, is that yeah, you maybe want to win some championships or you want to win something while you're here, but you want to become the best person you can be.
I feel like my life has changed in a better way. I mean, growing up here, it's more than just softball. I mean, you grow up as a family, you make bonds with people that you're never gonna forget. I mean, I didn't know I could get closer to Tatum, but every single day I get closer and closer with her. And I remember getting here freshman year, and just once our parents left the dorm room, we both just started crying, and then we hugged each other, and then we just started doing our thing. I mean, we became independent, but we were both just so dependent on each other and moving forward and just growing up together. I mean, we grew up at home, but this was it was different. We were building our own home together.
She's like the world, basically. I mean, if you think of someone who's the closest to you in your life, or you think of someone who you just couldn't imagine your life without, that's who she is. And that's her on every aspect of my life, not just on the softball field. And we've always been so close, and I knew that throughout this whole process of softball we would become even closer. And it's just hard to imagine me being who I am without her.
There would be a huge hole if Tatum wasn't here. I know for sure I wouldn't be playing softball. She's my rock. She holds me together, I hold her together. I mean, we wouldn't be Tatum and Taylor, or just be Taylor. Like, I know I'm cool by myself, but it's just a lot cooler when you have somebody there with you. And I've been next to her every single day of my entire life, and sharing this is something that we both love to do. I don't know, that's just what I live for. I live for this.
I'm just gonna miss being with a team and coming in the locker room and just being like, wow, it's game day, like it's time to play. And I'm just gonna miss that bond that you can make with so many other girls on one team. And
I want to be remembered for stuff like off the field, the type of person that I am, than the person that I am on the field, with just my connections with people, my passion for the game, just how much I love everything that has to revolve around softball and team. That's what I want people to remember.
I want us to be remembered that we were always for team first, and we were always there for our teammates, and that we would do anything to do what is best for the team. And I hope that people remember us by us working so hard and just doing the necessary things. I know that they're going to especially remember Taylor for her big heart, and I know I haven't lived up to the biggest heart like she has, but I just hope that they see that we just loved each and every person on this team and that we would do anything for all of them.
Coach Bille has pushed me to all my limits. She's made me a better person. She's made me a better competitor. She's made me the adult that I am.
I can't help but smile when I think about her because she's just a person who lives every single day like it could be her last. And you don't meet a lot of people who live like that.
I mean, I know I still have goofy sides and immature here and there, but without her, I know I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be anything that I am today if it wasn't for Coach Bille.
I owe her more than I could ever imagine giving back. And she is the kind of person who doesn't expect anything back from anybody.
Without Nebraska and Coach Bille, my life would be completely different. And I'm just so honored and thankful that I had the chance to play here.
She does things from the kindness of her heart, and I just hope that she can tell that I have appreciated every second of her, and I've appreciated the hard talks that we've had. I've appreciated her getting in my face at times, and you can't explain a person like that unless you really know them, truly know them, and she is definitely a person that I am blessed to be able to know.
The bond that we have going day in and day out, just playing the game that we love together and competing against everybody else. I mean, I live for that. I live for catching her, playing with her, just everything. I mean, it's just an experience that I'm never gonna let go and never want to stop.
I've always known that we would eventually grow up and get past the softball, but I didn't really realize how that would shape us. And we've seen how we have grown apart individually of what she likes, what I like, and what we want to do with our own lives. And I think that's been the coolest part, is because we needed that to happen. And because it is so close, I think that that's what makes us so excited for it to unfold as well. So I just can't wait for that to happen.
And all this pain is gonna be invisible. It'll be invisible.